Hey, welcome back to Who's Up. This is the first episode for the new year. We're back in the saddle. So I guess today we're going to talk about goals, and then we'll get into a little bit of sports after that. So, Justin, what are some of your new goals for this upcoming year?
All right, this year I told myself if I start a task, I'm completing the task, period. There is no, we made an excuse this time or whatever. It's number one, if you start it, you finish it. Number two, I want to have 2 rental properties in my portfolio this year, not including the current house that I own. Number 3, I want to increase my stock portfolio by 10,000. So whether that's monthly contributions or monthly contributions plus the total overall gain at the end of the year, I want it to be 10,000. And then my last one is I want to learn a new skill. And so I haven't exactly determined what that new skill is, but I said I want to go into 2022 with knowing that I'm like, all right, this is a new skill that I have that can, enhance my family's life. That's it.
I don't know if anyone can top that. That's deep.
Mm-hmm. But you gotta think about those goals, man. You gotta have something to set forth, to strive for that coming up year. You know what I'm saying? What about you, Dr. J?
Let's see. One goal is to return to playing basketball on a regular basis with Penn, as long as I got a space to play. Another one would be, speaking of COVID, I guess, just to give more. It seems like recovery-wise, we kind of like on our own at this point with COVID. Some of this stuff seemed like it. So just see if I can give out some more tips and tricks on that, things you can do at home remedy-wise and whatnot. Stuff I probably should have did a long time ago, I'll be honest, but the time and place is a little bit better now, Other than that, I'm gonna say stick to the course. I got some other stuff already working on pending. Back in school for PhD, we're gonna keep that rolling good. And other than that, we're just gonna ride the wave, see how it goes with 2022.
Word. All right, I guess I'll spit off mine next. I'm kind of with Justin. I want to learn new skills and stuff like that. So I decided that I'm going to take a tax class because I do my own taxes. So I just want to be able to do them right and just not based off what TurboTax said. So actually learn it. And that I want to buy a welder so I can start welding. So I have like an actual skill. But I looked into like welding schools. They're just too long. So I'm just going to buy one and hope for the best. And then I'll set a goal for myself to read 10 books this year. And then explore more art, like actually get into actually doing art and stuff like that and not just buying it. So that's mine. What about you, Danny Ocean?
I got nothing. No, I'm kidding. Mine's more so focused on, I don't know, you guys know, like last year I was under a lot of stress. So this year I'm really focusing on like protecting my peace and making sure that like work and other stressors don't affect us. There was a long time, I might get a little vulnerable here. Like I was only getting like 4 hours of sleep a night. Like I'd wake up at 3 a.m. That was it. And that was a wrap. So I was really burnt out. So goal, read more, protect my peace. I started journaling at night before going to bed, which has been really, really helpful. I turn my screens off at 9 o'clock. Like I'm not on my phone, my iPad. I just watch TV with my wife until it's time to go to bed. And that's really seemed to help. So yeah, read a little bit more, become a better podcaster, and protecting my peace in 2022.
Yeah, you gotta do that. That mental health is important.
Yeah. To add on to that, I'm right there with you. I realized that so many things that in life we in general can't control. And I saw this thing. It was like how I kind of operate my life is I write down the things that are most important to me. And then I write down the things that I cannot control and I don't worry about those.
Yep.
And it seems so simple, but it's just like we focus so much energy on the stuff we can't control, like how our coworkers treat us, whether you get a raise at your job, and whether somebody cut you off in traffic, like those things we legitimately can't control. And so it's kind of better to operate on things we can.
What God said, what's his face? Worrying does not add a minute onto your life at all. So yeah, it's kind of where my head has been the past couple of weeks. So, like you said, Justin, just control what I can control, and the rest ride the wave, Dr. J.
Yeah,
Justin, what's my favorite saying?
What?
Ride the wave.
What he eat don't make me.
Yep, so worry about yourself.
Exactly.
And I'm glad y'all taking control of your health and stress, man. Like, one thing that's given me more confidence to post more videos and self-help was having to teach anatomy and review all this stuff, right? So they really talk about down to the chemical level how stress really rack your body. So if we lock on to it and take control of it, it's worth it. I mean, we protecting the heart, the stomach, immune system, all that stuff runs through stress, through the parasympathetic and sympathetic nervous system. We want to put a name to it. So, I'm glad y'all making that stride. We're gonna need to do that.
And that vitamin D helping you get outside. So we gotta get out more. It's cold.
Yeah. It's amazing what a little sunshine will do.
But anyway, it looked like we all got some good goals set for this year. Hopefully, we all hold each other accountable, and keep everybody.
Not the A word. Ooh.
Oh, we cursing in 2022 early.
Yeah, we cursing early. The A word. Ooh.
Accountability. Ooh. One of those Scrabble curse words.
Hey man, the word for friends. Get you.
I'd also like to get cornrows by the end of 2022. That's also a goal. I miss having braids.
You're gonna miss the spot.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't be a bully. Don't be a jerk, man. I just sat here and poured my heart out about me stressing, not sleeping at night, and then you're gonna come at me like that.
You really just look like what's the dude off of 85 South, Chico Bean.
Hey, I've never heard of this Chico Bean, and I have no desire to hear man talk about the name Chico Bean. Oh my god, I gotta quit. Y'all keep going. I gotta this man.
Hey, you up next, man? You got the sports.
Oh, I'm next. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So hold on. First, can we play like some whole music? I got to see what this Chico Bean look like.
That's what's gonna be able to get them braids back.
That joint said chickpeas. That Google can't even find my man. All right, we're gonna talk about this. We're gonna talk about this football because the playoffs start Sunday. Before we do get started, I think everyone except Justin on this panel at the beginning of the year talked about the NFC least. And last I checked, they got 2 teams into the playoffs. So anyone who keep our names out your mouth, kiss my ass. We in here.
Yeah, I'm glad we didn't finish at the bottom of our division. That's all I'm happy about.
Oh, okay. See, that's how it is in Atlanta. As long as we're not the worst, it's okay. So this weekend let's start in the AFC because we know how this is going to end. Titans are the 1 seed without Derrick Henry. Shocking. And he's back.
That's great coaching.
No. That's the AFC South.
Speak.
Okay.
That's the AFC South. That's the luxury of playing the Texans. So we got Las Vegas and Cincinnati. We got AFC East matchup. New England is in Buffalo. And then Big Ben is going to get his ass kicked on Sunday night in Kansas City, send his retirement party. I hope he gets his ass whooped so bad that he comes after the game and says, I'm done.
Man, they be in the playoffs.
Huh?
He in the playoffs. They should have ran the clock out.
Yeah. Brandon
Chargers did that.
Come on, dog.
Timeout. Idiot.
Like, Vegas was ready to sit on it.
Did you see the clip after the game? I think Eckler was talking to one of the players, and he said, "Well, y'all just gonna kneel?" He's like, "Yeah, bro, we was gonna kneel."
Yeah, like y'all both could have been in. The AFC West could have had 3 teams in the playoffs.
No, man.
Staley got in his way. Come on, dog. The streets need to see Justin Herbert playoffs. That man was on fire Sunday night.
No,
he was like 6 for 6 on 4th down.
You eliminated. That was a playoff game. We eliminated the Chargers. They eliminated the Chargers. That was a good move. Get them up out of here.
Nah, you didn't want no smoke with that.
Yeah, you didn't want to see San, and you didn't want to see the Chargers. That's what that is.
No, they would have got the Raiders.
You gonna take a knee with that?
No. You don't come out and take a knee. You just stand there, act like you can't hear the coach. You can't communicate. You could have. Oh man, but I was listening to Bomani, and he was saying how had they would have tied, Vegas would have been in shambles because the odds for a tie were like 10-1, and people were taking those odds. So if they would have tied, like Vegas would have just been ran through, because especially as the game went on,
Vegas, not Vegas.
Like people putting $2,000, $5,000 for the tie, and had they tied, Vegas would have had to pay up some money. Somebody's knees would have got broken in Los Angeles. Brandon Staley would have been in the basement with the bag on his head saying, "Don't you ever do that again." But anyway, in NFC, you got Cardinals, Rams. San Francisco is in Dallas. Then the Philadelphia Eagles will be in Tampa Bay. Guys, which game are you most just? We know which game you're excited for. I know what game so those of us who are participating, the 75% of us that are in the playoffs, what game are you excited about that does not include your team?
It's not my team.
Dr. J. Yeah. TJ, you don't have a horse in this race. So what game excites you the most?
I want to see Green Bay. I just want to see them. I want to see Aaron Rodgers win MVP and then win the chip.
Oh, MVPs don't win Super Bowls.
I think he gonna get both of them the double crown. Super Bowl MVP and get
if he get these Philadelphia Eagles, he not. But that's the next week conversation. Justin, what team are you looking? What game you looking forward to? That's not
that I think of. I think who are the Bengals playing?
The Bengals are playing Vegas.
I think that'll be a shootout. I think that'll probably be the biggest shootout of the weekend, because I think that Bill Belichick is going to tighten up on Buffalo. So I feel like that's going to be kind of a low scoring game. But I feel like the Bengals and the Raiders most likely is going to have a shootout. I said New England, Bill Belichick going to clamp them down. So that's going to be a low scoring game. But of course, I'm excited for our game too.
I know you guys aren't really well at stopping the run. Are you afraid?
Oh, yes. I'm going to keep a whole one. Yes, I am. When they said San Fran, I said, God, I would have rather take Kyler.
So I forgot who I was talking to, and they were talking about Trayvon Diggs winning Defensive Player of the Year. Do you think he's earned that honor?
No.
Okay, I'm glad we're on the same page.
No. But I will say this: I say that Trayvon Diggs is an opportunistic corner, right? You can't keep throwing it over there because he's gonna get one, right? But also don't think that all the yards that they have associated with his name are correctly his, right? And I do think that he gets burnt on double moves. I still think that that's something that he needs to work on. But as far as if it's a game-winning play, and I know you most likely ain't gonna do a double move, I got my money on Diggs locking it down. Call it what you want, get beat on double moves. But when we played Mike Evans in Tampa Bay, clamped him. When we played Keenan Allen, clamped him. When we played your boy Eagles, Devontae Smith, before he got it going, clamped him.
So this a whole Devontae, a whole new man right now. But I hear you.
Yeah. So I think he did fairly well. I didn't expect this kind of season, but there's no way Watt can't get Defensive Player of the Year. But I will say this in Michael Parsons' defense: he does way more than any other defensive player in the running. He does way more. If you can't have Watt go and cover a running back and all that stuff, he's so good at pass rushing, you don't need him to. But I'm just saying, Micah's a beast. He can everything.
Yeah, I was wrong about Micah. I actually hope Micah does win Defensive Player of the Year. I know it's a long shot and they're going to give it to TJ Watt because of racism, but they give that award out during Black History Month. So I hope the tip of the hat goes to Micah because that boy's a beast.
Yeah.
Dr. J, what game you excited about?
I want to see Kyler in the Rams. I want to see that. I want to see Kyler go ahead and go through. I got some upset specials on my mind too. I want to see. I don't know if it's an upset though. I mean, I think the grown folks coming back through. So Belichick gonna straighten them out and send Josh Allen home. And then I got the Raiders on an upset special somehow, some way. Just
division pride.
Bengals will mess it up. Like they'll hold a penalty, interception, something might happen. They'll mess it up. I'm looking to see Jimmy G send back home. I'm looking to see him.
It won't be on Jimmy G's shoulders. I can guarantee that.
It's gonna be one. It's gonna be a couple play action passes.
As much as I hate the Cowboys, I hope they lose because they did all that stat padding in Philadelphia Saturday night.
Okay, let me
that stat pad.
No.
That's all
Okay,
that was.
Let me just say this. Let me
Okay.
call it what you want. We can't control whether y'all decide to rest your players or not. We can't control.
Oh, I'm not mad. I'm just saying, y'all rolled Dak out there for 4 quarters just a stat pad.
I think it was more so because our offense still has been up and down. Like when we faced Kyler Murray, our offense was like teeter-totter. So I'm like,
but how playing some scrubs gonna help though?
Yeah, I mean, hey, dog. Like,
okay, no. The same way, if you've been struggling in the games and then in practice leading up to the games, you've been hitting, you on fire, you feeling it. You're gonna take that same mentality, being like, oh, well, I just been hitting a bunch of shots all week in practice. I know I struggled last game, but I've been hitting shots all week. I'm gonna go in with the hot hand.
But I'm trying like this. Like obviously, though, every time y'all have like one of really big games, the next game y'all come out and lay an egg. Like when y'all played Atlanta. Y'all scored a bunch of points in this game, and then y'all lose.
TJ, don't give away the secret. Let them come out and do what they do best. Don't you even worry. You just
I ain't
let
worried.
them do what they do.
Y'all better hope y'all quarterback, running back throw the ball.
Who? Don't worry about us because we're not supposed to be here. Remember, we're supposed to be 7-10. Don't worry, Jalen.
No, I'm glad. No, I am glad.
My only concern is veiw and Ndamukong Suh. That's it.
They
and the only 2 things, Chris Godwin not there, Antonio Brown not there. If we can get some doubles on Suh and veiw, it's a wrap. We ran for 149 yards on y'all starters this weekend, and that's with the backups. Daddy home. The boys is home.
Yeah, y'all. I would love to see y'all in the playoffs.
No, you don't.
Yes, I would.
You're not going to be stat pad. And you know what? Ryan Kerrigan, I know you probably don't see this. He had a clean shot on Dak Saturday night, and he pulled up. I think he the ops. I think he on Jerry.
Thank you, boy. Thank you, my boy.
He came down the line and had a clean shot at Dak ribs. I was like, take it. Break that ribs right now. Rack him up and teach Mike McCarthy a lesson that he shouldn't be out here stat padding and stat chasing. But he didn't do it. And we're not here for the Walter Payton Man of the Year award. We here to break people in half in Philadelphia.
Do what y'all supposed to do this weekend. I'll be happy. Go ahead, get the dub.
That was a coward move, Ryan. Next time, break that man ribs and teach McCarthy a lesson. Now, the game I'm looking forward to, I said it earlier, I can't wait to see Big Ben walk off the field with his head down. He be out there sticking his hands out. I think that's not on the pod me and D talked about. He be kissing God, dog. God ain't looking at you. Like, I hope they rack that man up too. Make him quit at halftime. Drop 70 on that fool. Like, I don't want to see Big Ben on. Like, the gods forced us to watch Big Ben on Sunday night to make it worth my time and send that boy home early.
You want to see Mason Rudolph?
Nah, I don't want to see. I want to see Ben get his ass kicked for 4 quarters because he can't quit. I don't see him get throttled.
Put it about 40-7, and then they just put
40-7 with man. I want to see Ben stop at the tunnel, look up, and then put his head down in shame because he just got his ass kicked for 4 quarters. That's what I want to see. That's what I'm looking. That's the only game I care about that doesn't concern Philadelphia.
That's how you want to see him send Ben off, him and Mike Tomlin?
Nah, well, Mike Tomlin can stay. Mike Tomlin, like, we thought he was a good coach. Wait till Big Ben is gone and not holding that organization hostage. Like, they're going to thrive even more in a couple of years.
They'll need
Sunday night.
But what kind of quarterback, though? That's my thing. They're going to have to trade Big Ben.
Dog, you saw Big Ben in that Ravens game.
Yeah,
all 4 of us can throw better than that.
Yeah,
he throwing ducks.
What, they putting Haskins back there?
Dog, I don't care who you put back there. You can trade for Baker Mayfield for all I care.
Yeah, they're terrible, though. Mike Tomlin's a good coach.
Pittsburgh, I don't know if they have the assets that you can trade for Russell Wilson, maybe Aaron Rodgers once he loses to Philadelphia.
Going to Pittsburgh.
Once Aaron loses to Philadelphia in the second round, he gonna want out of Green Bay. That run defense is atrocious. I'm telling you, dog. If we beat Tampa Bay, Green Bay don't stand a chance. We running for 200.
Okay,
bro. Who y'all stopping?
Hey, I don't have to stop nobody if each drive is 6 minutes.
Y'all gonna score every one of them?
Hell yeah. Against that run defense? Yeah. Yes, I am.
You trust Jalen Hurts versus Aaron Rodgers because that's what it's going.
I'm trusting my stable of running backs.
Who? A bunch of no-names?
Sanders is back. Jordan Howard, Boston Scott, Kenneth Gainwell.
You name
Huntley
it.
just got caught. We got a stable. All right, man. All right.
Run. They can run. Don't get me wrong. When y'all was running all over us, I was mad. I didn't care what the score was. I was mad about that.
Man. If we get past Tom Brady, put us in the NFC Championship.
I was about to say this is a very big if. We ain't gonna act like Tom ain't already.
It's supposed to be a mini monsoon in Tampa Bay Sunday. Wind gust, rainy. Hey man, that sound right up my alley. Whatever.
And you never bet against Tom. You ain't learned yet.
That's true. I'm not betting against Tom. That's what I'm saying. If this is a big if it was a fifth, we all be drunk. If
I'm about to say
if I think
hope y'all do.
I got a feeling
y'all see that what you call fan about Kodak last night?
Dog, I'm so glad the other video, the other angle came out. He was getting torqued.
Yeah.
What happened?
What happened?
He went to the hockey game, right? And he was like down in the bleachers, like I guess like by the glass. Then he went up to the booth or what them things, like the box
seats,
seats.
like the suites. Yeah.
Yeah. And like he had old girl bent over and they thought he was, getting it in, but he was just giving some twerk. Like he was in there hanging. And like everybody, it was like, oh, it was like videotaping it. And like the owners, I guess the owner's suite was next door. So they was like, what is going on over there?
Yo, we gotta find that video. So they're doing it. So yeah, because I saw the first angle like from across the arena. I was like, I know Kodak not in there. Clapping cheeks.
He said, he said, y'all ain't gonna be the only one carrying sticks around this one. I'm finna get mine too. What the world?
The NHL would ban that man forever.
all arenas.
NFL, ever come back.
Anything that got an L in it.
Luckily, whoever was in the suite with him recorded to it. Because if not, like he was getting torqued. But if no one else had recorded it in the suite,
yeah, because she had some short shorts on too, so you really couldn't tell that she had clothes on. It was just
for real.
But yeah, he got out of that one luckily. That joke was funny.
Are you guys finally happy the Lakers look somewhat decent now that LeBron is playing center at 30-something years old? That's crazy. That's still the crazy.
Somewhat playing. The Lakers suck.
They're not that bad. Y'all won a couple.
Against who? I mean, I know they won, but look who they won against. They ain't beat none of the good teams.
I mean, dog, listen, you just need to take your wins where you can get them right now.
Sure.
You just trying to survive.
We look like play-in. We looking like the play-in.
Y'all the 7th seed. Y'all one game over 500. You the 7th. You and the Clippers are tied. They got one more loss than you. Y'all gonna be playing each other to get in the play-in. It's the Battle of Los Angeles. Who gonna get served to the Warriors of the Sun?
Exactly.
Not out. We dealt with that last year. We don't want it again.
And Clay Black, not black, but he is black.
He's black.
But yes, he is. Yes, indeed.
He's back.
Yeah. I'm laying low while Curry and Clay do their thing because he ain't looking good right now. Now, unless we make a move, trade deadline or something, LeBron GM makes magic, but
I heard the offseason was over the second you chose Russell Westbrook over Buddy Hield.
That was it.
I mean, Buddy coming off the bench with the Kings, like.
I mean, he's still a better shooter than Russ.
So is what's that other dude coming off the bench too? It's not Harry Giles. It's
Marvin Bagley.
Marvin Bagley. Yeah, I don't know what they doing over there.
Look how far we gone, y'all. We talking about a 6-man player and some people that ain't never got together in their career at all. We supposed to be talking about how the Lakers gonna get Curry in a deal on a hoodwink scheme or John Moran or something like.
Not happening.
What are we doing?
Ja is built for Memphis. Like Ja is a Memphis man if I've ever seen. He's like Zach Randolph with Beds.
We got the wrong man in DC. That's what happened. They called DC and they were asking for Beal and they sent us Russ.
Yeah, for real.
They got the wrong email.
They got the wrong email.
They're like, we're gonna put this dude.
If it makes y'all feel better,
no different. Y'all
are only a game and a half behind the Mavericks, who are the 5th seed.
Bruh.
I guess there's not a lot of separation. Granted, they won the Mavericks, won 5 in a row, beat the Warriors, beat the Bulls, Luka back. We here, baby.
He in better shape yet?
Yeah, he fine now. He was cooking their ass the other night. He fine now. We back.
Why Europeans don't believe in running on a treadmill? They all body built the same.
I don't know. They all built like Bob the Builder.
Like Play-Doh.
Except Manu Ginobili. Manu was always fit.
he was just skinny as all get
Manu
out.
play
And I'm like,
soccer though. He run.
That's
all
true.
them look like all their bodies built like you took a shirt out the hamper, like just like
They all look
just
like they
hanging
stink.
up there.
Oh man.
They do. And you know, like they all look like they homeless. The beard all messed up.
This is getting
Like they want a
borderline
haircut.
discriminatory.
I ain't say nothing but the eye is what I see.
They look like they stink, dog.
They do.
That third quarter funk kick in, ain't it?
I know, right?
Oh my god. I
You
just
know,
know.
some European countries don't believe in like taking like showers on a regular, so you never know.
I just know the Mavericks have beaten like 3 of the top 5 teams in the league over the past couple weeks. We back, baby. We here. Luke is not an all-star. I know Luke is not an all-star this year, but we back. And Porzingis isn't even there. We about to run through that joint. We about to Kodak Black the league, baby. We here.
But get caught smashing while catching twerk to the league.
We about to smash through everybody, and I don't care how that sounds. Everybody open for business. I don't care.
Hide your kids, hide your wives, hide your cousins. They everybody out here.
Now, and they're losing to the Knicks right now. I open my mouth. They down 32-23 to the Knicks. God.
They down like 10 to them. Come on,
Yo,
man.
I ain't gonna lie. I know this is a little off topic, right? But when I just brought up hygiene, you know Chris Broussard, right?
Mhm.
He always be on TV. I know I probably shouldn't say this, but this dude's been on TV too long for his teeth to look like that. I seen that dude this morning. His teeth like he been chewing rocks. I'm like, yo,
Oh my God.
you need some veneers or something. Like you make way too much money to be on TV with your teeth looking like that, like close up, just yuck mouth Jerome. I'm like,
He over there minding his business, and you just taking shots at his teeth.
yes, because I saw it this morning, on TV. I was like, why? Like, why?
Maybe.
Like, you are like, he like 50. And like, he had money for a while. The Chris Broussard been on TV at least last 15 years.
I mean, just because you're on TV don't mean you got money.
Well,
They close to
I mean, like,
you
you don't see the dude in a bad looking suit. Like, just take about 5 of them suits that he ain't on. He could have got something.
To fix your teeth, that's expensive.
I heard you.
Because if he was on TV with braces, we'd laugh at him because he a 50-year-old with braces on TV.
Well, at least, at least get them whitened or something. Them jokers look like.
Damn, TJ.
I'm just saying.
You're trying to talk about hoops, and you say you calling him a yuck mouth.
He said hoops. I got your hoops, Chris Broussard.
Dang,
We need to Rex Ryan.
Huh?
Who else on TV?
Rex Ryan.
I'm telling you, he got the worst teeth on TV, man. And like, I just saw it. I'm like, why? Like, I just couldn't stop focusing on it because it's like, bruh.
What else have you noticed on sports television? This is a very fascinating topic. So, Chris,
I'm just gonna leave it at that. That's all I gotta say.
I know it's probably Stephen A. Smith's hairline. That's what get me. Who else you got?
I mean, but honestly though, if you ever think about it though, most people on TV shouldn't be there. Like they need to be on radio.
Oh man.
Oh my God.
And there's like a few people who like on radio should be on TV. Like Joy Taylor. I know she on TV, but like that's a radio show. That's a face for TV.
Oh, we jumping in the waters.
It ain't waters. But honestly, you know what I'm saying?
You said Joy Taylor got a face for TV?
Yeah, I know she on TV with the Herd, but like that's a radio show. They just put it on TV.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, she was on Undisputed and she got promoted.
Yeah, I mean, and like, she getting her check, so I applaud her. But like I say, some people don't need to be where they at, or they need to take a little more pride to where they at. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you don't get there up. They wear Armani suits and stuff like that now, but yet you don't lost your retainer. Like, come on, man. That's all I'm saying.
I think you said enough. I think we got it. We got it. Golly. So should Pam Oliver stay on TV?
Oh no, we not. No. We shutting this one.
No.
I
I'm
do
gonna
have
Fox, yo. Fox
Speaking
always
of
send her to Green Bay when they win about 15 miles an hour.
no. I'm about to turn my camera off. I ain't participating in this. No, sir. I will say something though, because I was looking at pictures of myself when we were in college, and I'll never forgive y'all for letting me walk around with my hair thinning like that. Like, dog, my joint was gone. That my hairline was gone, my hair was thin, and y'all just sat there and let me get my hair cut. Like, y'all should have bullied me or something.
No, you should stay with the fresh cut every week, right? You hit
Was TJ lining you up?
You should keep the fresh line.
No, Walt. I'm just saying, like, I saw some of my pictures from college, and I was like, they really just let me walk in. Hairline was here. I was looking at the camera, couldn't tell if I had hair or not, and I was like, they really just let me walk around here.
It won't that
They
bad.
ain't say none. They supposed to be the homies. Like, y'all could have bullied me or something.
Especially
Dog,
TJ being a barber.
hair.
TJ being a barber, he should have known better than that.
Like,
I never cut my hair.
yeah, he never cut my hair.
Just because you ain't never cut it, don't mean that you ain't got an eye for cuts.
Y'all just sat there. That I was looking any old kind of way. That's why Justin laughing so hard. He know. Hey, he know.
TJ.
But anyway, I know we all got stuff to do tonight, so I guess we go watch some TV. Relax for the rest of the night. So either way, hit us up on IG. Who's up _podcast. If you want anything from us, questions, any topics you all want to talk about, just email us at 1-800-who's up@gmail.com. And we out.